Today I'm going to talk a little bit about passive and active voice. Teachers and professors usually prefer their students to use active voice, so I'm going to show you how to convert your sentences into that format. So first let's talk about what each voice is. Sentences with passive voice have the word is or was in front of it, and the verb after it ends with ing. A sentence with passive voice would sound something like, Anna's heart is freezing because Elsa strikes her. So you can see how we have the word is right here, and then our verb ends with ing. Some other words that show passive voice are, was, and were, but your main indicator is that the verb ends in ing. Sentences with active voice do not have any of these words, and the verb does not end in ing. So going back to that sentence we just used, if it were an active voice, it would say, Anna's heart freezes because Elsa strikes her. So teachers usually prefer that format because it's one less word for them to read and it makes you sound more sure of yourself. Now let's talk about how to change passive voice into active voice. First, you want to locate the passive voice. So find your ing verb. Then you're going to drop the word before the verb. So your is, was, are, or were. Then you're going to take off the ing part of the verb. And last, you're going to change the verb to fit with the rest of your sentence. Now let's do an example. Our sentence says, Elsa is concealing her powers by wearing the gloves. The passive voice in this sentence is the is concealing part. First, what we're going to do is we're going to drop the is. Then we're going to drop the ing in concealing, so it leaves us with conceal. Now we're going to change the verb to fit our sentence. In this case, it would be conceals. And that leaves us with our final sentence, Elsa conceals her powers by wearing the gloves. Now let's do a past tense example. In this case, our sentence is, while Hans was watching Arendelle, Anna searched for Elsa. Here, the passive voice is the was watching. So we're going to drop the was, we're going to drop the ing, and we're going to change the verb watching to watched. So that makes our final sentence, while Hans watched Arendelle, Anna searched for Elsa. So by doing this, we're making our subject's actions more direct and we're sounding more sure of ourselves. You just have to remember to look for is, was, are, or were, and then your verb ending in ing. And yeah, that's how you change passive voice to active voice.